Hey, good morning, Jay West. Just waking up. Look at this bug. Come here, little bug. Oh. Trying to catch him here. Hey everyone, LD1K, good morning, Jay West. Yeah, I should. Right now I'm just trying to show off this little bug. He like a ladybug, but he's in the ocean. He's a little shy right now. Wake up. Good morning, everyone. TB Bishop, Danny P, hello. Sea mites. He looked like a ladybug. Oh, we'll put him back over here. Uh-oh. Alright, hold on, little guy. Put him back over here where we found him. How's it going, Aldi? Morning, Douglas. So my destination was over here last night. I never made it. As far as we got. Yeah, no, not Las Vegas. So we have a little bit of battery. I'm gonna go to my storage today. Well, it's really neat. I mean, really weird because I went over here and someone had a fire over there. So when I ended my chat, I don't know how long they were there, but they already put it out. Let's see. Right now, this is probably not what you guys want to see, but I gotta brush my teeth. So we got some pot, some Heineken bottles, but they're empty. I think I'm gonna get rid of that jar. I've been carrying this mason jar for my coffee. I'm gonna go through this backpack. All right, here we go. I'm gonna brush my teeth before I smoke some pot. I don't know if you can see the bird. All right, good enough. So I'm gonna go to my storage today. I'm gonna get some clothes. I'm gonna go to Clam Beach and fucking take a shower. That's the goal. Hey, throw up, Ebenezer, sharpshooter. So we're gonna smoke out. I don't know how much battery I have, but we should have charged my thing last night. I didn't think about it. Morning. So we're just gonna have a little 420 action. Yeah, we have that overcast. It's a coastal overcast. Hey, dirty tampon. So it is a little cold. And it looks like half my screen is a different color, or 3/4. I'm not sure why, but it's just the way it is. This is Verizon. That is correct, Colby. See the guy over there? It's neat how the water formed this little island right here. So the water comes around this little dune. I believe there's good fishing everywhere around here. We got the ocean, so we got lots of fish. We have rivers. From what I understand, over there in the Trinidad Bay and where we were yesterday in the Eureka Bay, it's pretty good. Was reading the newspaper yesterday, and this 16-year-old kid from Chico caught a tuna. I forget what kind of tuna. It looked about half the size of the kid. And he caught that 40 miles away from Big Lagoon, so somewhere around Crescent City or Oric. But it was kind of neat, you know, because he's just a little kid and he catches this big ass tuna fish. So, you know, I don't know what kind of fish they have. I know they have halibut, they have, I think, red snappers, they have salmon. I did, and I still have it this morning. So I lost 2 or 3 knives here, but I still have my DeWalt. Trying to hold on to that one because this beach, it takes my knives for whatever reason. So definitely want to give shout outs to Norwegian Andy for that. Having a hard time lighting this bowl. It's a little windy. So, I missed a good party last night, darn it. How are the tides? To me, I'm not really sure because it looks like low tide, or the tide goes out. And you can tell because the water is right here, so at night, obviously the tide was higher because we have little puddles in the sand right here. So that gives me a clue that the water is going out. So the tide is getting low. So hope everyone's having a good morning. I'm trying to smoke a bowl. It's a little bit of a challenge. I'm gonna have to get on the internet and find out what's going on with my taxes. I never received them. And The guy who helped me file him at work, he doesn't call me back. So I don't know if it went into his bank account. Because it sure didn't go in mine. So I don't know if you can see, but Eureka's way over there. I don't really see any ships out here too much. Only in the bays. All right, we got this bowl going. Now we're gonna do the morning ritual, I guess. Oh, let's see what we got here. Oh, that looks just wonderful. The full moon, it's in bloom for my love today. Rolling hills, acid pills, take me far away. Anyway. Alright, so I got 15% battery. Oh, look at that brake. Here we got a girl over here with her dogs. Little swift or a swallow. Oh, here comes a plane. Let's see if you can see it. Little private plane out there. So today, my goal is just to get cleaned up, pay my storage, and I want to see The Fifth Element. I love Mila Djokovic. I believe that's how you say her name, so I think she's a real hot number in this movie. And it would be nice to see it on a big screen. Hey, Anonymous, yeah. Look at how fast these dogs run. Lee Zay, you know, we are blessed here on the coastline because lately we've had an onshore wind, I believe, so the wind is blowing inland, you know. We do get a little smoke, like watching the moon come up or the sun going down. It'll get more red than average. And Eastern Washington, I'm really sorry to hear that because we have really bad fires here in California. Yeah, they're so bad they really hit home this year. They do every year, but when I go back to where I used to live and work and what I called home for 7 years, yeah, it's all going to be burnt. There's not going to be anything there. But from what I understand, some people may not leave. There might be certain pockets where they, you know, stayed with the resort and saved it. But as far as the map goes, it's all gone. So just stay safe out there, and I will give you a word of advice. If they say mandatory evacuation, you evacuate. Yeah, you make sure you get what you need, what you can save, and you get out. I would not do the dumbass thing like some people, including myself, and not go anywhere. Because once that fire comes, you were warned. Hey, good morning, JR. So, if you're anywhere with a mandatory evacuation, please evacuate. There, you know, your land and things, it's not worth your life, because in the end, you want to keep your life. Well, we do have we have sneaker waves here. And, you know, they just come out of the blue. They have them more places than others. You know, like if you go down to Big Lagoon or Patrick's Point, sometimes it breaks over the thing. It wasn't too far from here a couple years ago. Someone tried to rescue their dogs. So the waves came and swept the dogs away. So the person went out to save their dogs, and the people died, but the dogs came out and survived. So they will have signs. If you see someone drowning in the ocean from a wave, do not go in there and try to save them. Yeah, they have signs that will tell you specifically, do not go in the ocean and try to save anyone or rescue anyone. And that side of the coastline, you have riptides. Like you have a shelf where, let's just say it's 200 or 100 feet out there, and it dips down. So when the wave comes and there's no ground, it really can tumble you. And you can see the waves are pretty much repetitious here. Hey, good morning, Bible time. I know your first instinct is to run out there and try to save someone, but this northern coastline can be a little treacherous. And It's very cold, you know. So they say, you know, your chances, your odds are stocked up against you because it's so cold and your body will numb up and it'll just kind of freeze. And depending how much of a person and how tolerant you are to the cold and the heat and stuff like that, you know, most people probably aren't used to this cold water. I went out there at Moonstone and went up to my nipples and had a beer and held the beer over the waves. And by the time I got down to my waist, it was a little cold. So you got to fight the cold. And, you know, obviously I wasn't that far out there, and Moonstone is a much safer beach. So we're gonna go to my storage. I'm a little late, so I gotta pay, and I'm gonna pay for a couple months. I switched to Verizon, so we're gonna put that to the test and see how well it works. You know, yeah, JR, I would recommend evacuating, because a mile, you know, that's a hop, skip, and a jump. We had the Malibu fire. It started in the Simi Valley, and the wind started at 70 miles. By the end of the day, it was all the way at the Malibu coastline. Yeah, because the winds were blowing 70 miles an hour. And I don't think you could outrun that, especially if you're in a box canyon and there's one way out. And if someone wrecks on that highway trying to get out, you're all clusterfucked. British Columbia. So we pray for your parents. Yeah, I would recommend that they evacuate. But, you know, I'm not one, because I have a hard time following my own advice. And, you know, some people would just stick it out to the end. And who's to say what's right or wrong? That's really good to hear, JR. Alright, we're going to head to my storage and we're going to recharge my phone and stuff like that. I want to get an early start because yesterday we had something we wanted to do. Had it planned for a couple days and just weren't able to manifest it. Really good to hear that, JR. Hey SoCal, good morning. Krog member. Cowgirl. So we're here at the beach. I'm just trying to get my day started because yesterday we kind of, you know, things happened and we didn't expect for it to just end up being beyond socially late. Like being so late we never showed up. So we might not want to fuck around as much today. So we're gonna get stuff done. I'm gonna head to my storage right now. I'm gonna get some clothes, and I'm gonna head down to Clam Beach and shower in this freezing weather. Yeah. Jay Spinks, hey, good morning. So we're here on the California coastline, and it's really neat because you could bring your dogs on the beach. So I don't know if you can see the people way down there, but they got their little doggies. So the good thing about it, there was a truck out here around 4 in the morning. The ranger comes around 5 or 6, but they must have had a key to the gate. So sometimes you get lucky, you might have a key to the gate. I don't know what the ranger would be doing here at 4 in the morning, driving on the beach like 50 miles an hour. And then this morning we did see the cops come through the parking lot, so I'm not sure. They were shining the lights on the trees or some shit. Okay, so we're gonna get on it. I know you'd rather watch the ocean than my ugly face. My phone is about to die, so we're gonna keep it going. And hold on. Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.